Hello and welcome back. This is what we have here is a pretty special Redline Spectre Flame that I've been searching for, and I finally scored one for a respectable price because all the eBay scalpers are asking really stupid money even for the junkers of this version. What we have here is from 1970 Redline series. It's called the Seasider. It's based on basically like an El Camino type vehicle, which you know I love El Camino type vehicles. And it came with a little a little orange and white boat. Depending on which one you get, it would either be a white top, orange bottom, or reversed. Came with capped wheels and multiple colors. And what was special about this one, I think, was one of the few that they two-toned. Usually the bottom halves were black and the top halves were your Spectre Flame colors. As you can see, there's still a little bit black on the bottom of this one. I actually paid $30 for this bad boy, and I thought I was getting a deal because no, 24 I paid for this one. That was a steal because usually they're 30 and up, and this one's kind of junky looking, so this one will be a perfect one, but everything's there, so it'll be a perfect one to restore. So what we will be doing is full restoration on this bad boy, and let's take this thing apart. I need to see whether this is the Spectre Flame, like a creamy pink, which I'm thinking that's what it is, or the Spectre Flame Rose, which is very close. So we will see here once we take it apart. Hopefully there's some better paint to look at on the underside. So haven't done a Redline in a while. I wanted to pick a good one, so stay tuned. Okay, I've already drilled the motor out, which is the base that holds the front end together. Now we're just going to do the back one. I can get in here. These you got to be very careful with. We'll start with the small hole first. Let me see if I got it centered. Yep. I like to on these Redlines this is actually what got me into die-cast restoration, was doing Redlines, because they were always so expensive to buy mint originals, and by today's standards you got to have your head examined if you wanted to buy mint originals for the prices they're asking. Not this old boy. I can make them look better than they were new by restoring, and thanks to people like John at the Redline shop, he makes it all possible. So what we're doing here, just want to grab this one, and we got this one, next one up. There we are. I'm going to knock the head off of this screw so we can get into the car. I'm anxious to see some more of the shiny paint. I'm pretty sure it's a creamy pink. I thought it was rose, but it was one of those colors I'm not too familiar with, and I want to get this one right because I want to do a full rest of it, because I probably will not get another one. Okay, she's still tight like a toiga, so let's go ahead and go up a size. I don't like to do that too much, but we'll do. Let's see here. That's a little bit big, but if I run it quickly, I think I can get it. Just want to knock the rest of that crap off of there. There we go. Just a quick thing there. Let's see here. West Virginia pry bore. Put it in here. There we are. So what's called in the front here? Never had one of these apart. That's just a little bit tight. Oh boy. So there's our paint. That's going to be... See, I've never shot rose, so I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. I'm going to wash this thing off and see. But like I say, the body itself is in pretty decent shape. It's got a couple beats and bangs. We're going to zinc plate this baby and then just make it perfect. I'm still a firm believer in zinc plating. And get the little two-piece. Been well played with and well loved. It's got some dust and sand in there. Nothing I can't repair. And still got two capped wheels on there. It's been doing some carpet racing in its life. And just for easiness and simplicity, see this springboard is riveted in there, and these axles are mounted in the springboard. So guess what? They can stay in there. I'm not screwing with that. We'll pop these wheels off here. All you have to do for these capped wheels is knock your screws over. But actually what you do here is you just take them and they come right off. These axles are a little wore, but like I say, I was just happy to get a hold of a Seasider. These suckers are expensive. Okay. There we go. Give it a little twist, and there we have it. This will go in lime away for 4 minutes. Get a nice cleaning done on it. And this will get washed and buffed. The window be buffed. This here, I'm going to wash it off and look at the paint again. So, see what we got. Stay tuned. Okay, and we're back, and I kind of cleaned this up. And I want to think it's more of a rose. I took this Boss Halls which is a future project, and I just brushed some on there. And the quarter panel is creamy pink, which looks to me, in the real light here, looks to be a little bit too bright versus this rose is more of that color. So I'm going to go with my first hunch here, and we're going to go ahead and paint this one metallic, or the Spectre Flame Rose. And hopefully one day you'll see this thing. This is as close as I've gotten to a Boss Hoss. These things bring stupid money, especially the ones that are Spectre Flame. This is a Chrome series, and we're going to turn it into a Spectre Flame. So this is one of the last of the spooler series that I want to do. So maybe you'll see it later on, but for now, it's going to be rose with black bottoms. So there you have it. Stay tuned. Okay, and here we're back with our Seasider customs, or they just call it the Seasider, which is a really cool looking El Camino, I think. And I got her stripped down, and she's quite corroded. And most of the Z-Mac is gone, so this will definitely be getting zinc plating, and might just do both pieces just to get it all looking nice and pretty, since I only have one of these. They're very hard to come by. People want stupid money for the junkers. So I have my lime away here, and I'll put that in there. I'll put this in here for 4 minutes. Let it do its work, and we'll be back. Let me get this thing. There we go. I need to get some more. I'm getting low. So, well, there we are. That'll work. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are back with our Seasider. I have been polishing on this motor, and she looks pretty good. This is one I had to use out of a spare car, actually out of a short order. I have to find some more motors, but because this one was missing one. And getting ready to put some flat black on that front grill piece right here. The twice pipes on either side. They are all nice and clean. Got the bottom cleaned up as best as I can, and cleaned the back bumper up. Now it's on to this interior here. I have not touched. This is untouched. As you can see, she's pretty grody, like it's been outside. This car was really bad shape when I got it. So, but being it's a Seasider, they're very hard to come by, at least for a halfway decent price. So we'll wash this off with some soap and water and see what I have, and probably start polishing on this windshield or windscreen, window, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully it'll come out all right. So stay tuned. Okay, here we are back with our Hot Wheels Seasider with all our bits and pieces all nice and clean and ready to go back together. As you can see, we got the front end painted, the front grille, a set of factory Redline capped wheels. Now these wheels, the bearings are very wore on this one. So, but being it's going to be a shelf queen of mine, we will not worry about that too much. Like I say, it's one for my personal collection. So, but it is the correct capped wheels, and when you sit it flat, it sits level. So next, we worked on this interior. If I can get the focus here, there we go. Got the windshield all nice and cleaned up. Everything's polished. There's a couple little spider cracks right there, but I'm not going to worry about that. But like I say, the rest of it turned out really nice. Just soap and water on the interior. Polished engine. Here's a reproduction boat for the back. This is a reproduction from Amakuta 24 off of eBay. Has a lot of cool stuff. Reproduction for Redlines. And last but not least, this beautiful, beautiful body. Re-zinked and polished and painted Spectre Flame Rose with Tamiya black on the bottom, and then clear coated the whole thing. Taillights painted, everything. So if you remember what this looked like when I first started, this is a vast, great, I mean, not a vast, but a great improvement, major improvement over what it looked like when we first put this baby together. So, or we first got it. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and put this baby together. I've been anxious to see this myself. I've had this thing for almost a year, or over a year. So for National Redline Day, what more better car to do to this than one of the heavy hitters with a Seasider. So we did the charger, custom charger last year, which I think is one of the holy grails of Redline collecting. And this is another. So stay tuned. Let's put this baby together. Okay, and we are back with the reveal of our National Redline Day Hot Wheels Seasider. This is one I've been after for a long time, and I finally scored one for a halfway decent price. And we did a full straight up resto on this. So, and like I say, I'll say a shout out to my buddy Vince Scott at Second Chance Redlines. If you need any decals made, he is your man. And like I say, he does great work, and he's been a big part of my restoration and customization of these die-cast cars. So without further ado, here we go. There she is in all her glory. The Hot Wheels Seasider. Like I say, it's done in the closest color that I could find to the original, which was it was either magenta or the Spectre Flame Rose. I think it was more of the rose color, so that's what I went with because I have both and I checked them both. With the black on the bottom, just as all the Seasiders were. Like I say, she's been re-zinc plated, fresh capped wheels from, where do I usually get those things from? I can't, my brain farting tonight. How'd I get them? I can't remember where the hell I get them from. But anyways, got those. Maybe these came from John at the Redline shop. I probably got these capped wheels from John. I'm pretty sure of that. The reproduction boat from Amakuta 24 on eBay. They have interior for the Snake and the Mongoose funny cars, all kinds of stuff that you can't get anywhere else. So, and of course my paints all come from John at the Redline shop. He's got the best stuff on the market. And from my clear coats that I use every week, as you see me use, to the Spectre Flame paints, nothing better. And my zinc plating system is just as simple as you can possibly get. And look at what a nice job it does re-zinking these things to make sure you don't have any toning when restoring these things. So please get around and see everybody else who's doing this build for the National Redline Day. It's one of my favorite things to do. This is how I got my start in diecast restoration. I started doing red lines because I saw people on YouTube doing it early on. There was only like 2, so I can do that, but I think I can do a better job. So let me know what you think. I try to do the best possible on these cars that I possibly can. So enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you on the next build.